Hello, Batbrain! Hello, everyone, and welcome to Victoria's Cantina. Today we're having a look at the DC Collectibles, DC Comics Super-Villains, the New 52 Harley Quinn. Alright, you guys, so looking here at the packaging, we have the same style that we have been seeing since around late 2012 with the DC Collectibles New 52 line. And this one is more specific to the DC Comics Super-Villains, and it's got the red and black color scheme, which is very synonymous with the character of Harley Quinn. And as you can see, very nicely showcases the figure and all of her accessories that she comes packed with. The box gives us a little image there of Harley Quinn along with two other characters available in this line. You have Poison Ivy and the Joker. Side of the box right there gives us a very nice silhouette of Harley Quinn, with the other side showing a very nice image of the action figure and saying it was sculpted by David Cortez. Alright, you guys, and now we have Harley Quinn out of the packaging. She looks amazing, and gotta tell you guys, I'm a huge Harley Quinn fan. She is my absolute favorite Batman villain, and in fact, if you follow me on Twitter, I posted a picture of myself this past Halloween where I went as Harley Quinn. Just absolutely love the character, and I just think that she is just so much fun, and the figure looks very, very cool. They did a very nice job sculpting Miss Harley. She does look very comic booky in appearance, a little bit unrealistic, but you know, she is a comic book character and they are exaggerated. The coloration on her is very vibrant and very, very attractive. She's got very pale skin, red and black clothing. It's just very, very catchy. DC Collectibles can be kind of hit and miss with accessories, but I'm happy to say that Miss Harley comes with quite a few of them. Give you a close-up here of her face. As you can see, she really does look excellent. I very much love this Harley Quinn figure. I just think it looks excellent, and I know I keep saying that, but I really am finding myself liking this figure. It's painted very, very cleanly, which you know, that's another thing DC Collectibles from time to time kind of has struggled with. And lately, though, especially with figures like this, you know, the paint applications are very, very clean. The hairline, I think, looks very cool. It almost has kind of like what you see with dolls where they have like the hairline sewn in. And just painted very pretty. Her eyes are very nice, shade of blue. The lips are very cleanly applied. And I do got to tell you, I did get this Harley Quinn figure off Amazon. The first one that I got had lipstick that was kind of painted, like smeared on her cheek. So I exchanged it, got another one. This one looks absolutely fantastic. You know, of course, you got the dichotomy sort of look to her. She's got the red hair on one side, and then on the other side, you know, it's black and, you know, very cool looking face. Very, very comic book-esque. And she's got like a collar right here on her neck, and it looks like bells, and unfortunately it doesn't make any sound. You see some hair ties there and her pigtail sculpted in. The hair itself sculpted very nicely. There's a little bit of a wash there on the side where, you know, it kind of gives it a little bit of dimension, and overall just looks very, very good. The rest of the costume and sculpt work on her is very nice. The shoulder, she's got these shoulder pads that kind of have the little diamonds that you see with Harley Quinn from time to time. This one says 5150. Her costume, she's got the star, and then she's got the diamond right there. Really like the shininess of her costume. Like, her skin is a very pale, you know, kind of white color, but then, you know, she's got these very vibrant aspects of her costume, which I think, you know, just really make the figure pop, and it looks absolutely great. Her navel, very, very tiny waist there. She's got her shorts on with, you know, her combat belt. You got some ammunition there. There's a holster right there, and she's got some knee pads on, and then some socks, and then her boots, which I think very, very fun, and it just looks very, very cool. In the way of articulation, Harley Quinn has a ball joint here at the head, and she does get a pretty good range of movement. You can move it side to side. We have in the past seen like articulated pigtails. This one doesn't have those, unfortunately. For the shoulder, she does have ball joints. And one thing that I really like that they did here is they put the shoulder armor on her arm rather than up here, like on her abdomen, so you can kind of move them back and forth. And, you know, it really helps because it doesn't hinder the articulation at all on this figure, which is awesome. She's got swivels at both of the biceps. She's got bends at both of the elbows, swivels at both of the gloves. She has ball joints at both of the hips, and they get a decent amount of movement. It's not like that great. She's got bends at both of the knees, and then she has swivels at both of the boots. So for the most part, she is nicely articulated. I wouldn't mind seeing a little bit more maybe ball joints instead of bends, like at the elbows and knees. You know, maybe something at the torso as well could have been cool, but, you know, for what they gave her, I think that she's pretty good. In the way of accessories, Miss Quinn comes with a pistol, and you can sort of put it in her holster. It's kind of a weird fit. I mean, it sort of goes in, but it really doesn't. I don't know. They could have made like this like a strap. That way it would have been easier to get it in. Perhaps I'm just not doing it right, but I guess you could do that and at least it's in there, but you know, that obviously isn't the right way. I think it's supposed to work because there is like a hole there at the bottom, so I must just not be doing it right. It just seems like a very tight fit. I can't even get it all the way in. But either way, you know, you can kind of get it in there, and you know, that does help. Harley also comes with a giant mallet, which is very fun. And, you know, just looks very, very cool. And it seems kind of impractical, too, because this is a huge, like, head it has up here up top. But, you know, nevertheless, a fun accessory that is within Harley Quinn's characterization. Now, probably the coolest thing that we get with this Harley figure is a pair of roller skates. How awesome is that? And, you know, you get one that has the red wheels, one that has the black wheels. And they do spin. And that's not the coolest part yet. The coolest part is that you can put them on her feet. She has these holes in both of her feet. That way you can get both of these skates in. And they fit in there very, very nicely. Just like that. And voila, there she is. And I think she looks absolutely fantastic with her roller skates. Unfortunately, you can't just like take the figure and roll it because, as you can see, both of these skates are not completely flush on the ground. You know, one of them's kind of at an angle. You know, I put that one flat. The other one's at an angle. So it would have been cool if they would have made it so that both of the feet, you know, are very flat on the ground. But it doesn't really seem to work that way for whatever reason. Not sure if that was the intent or what the case may have been. But at least we can get them on her feet. And we can position her standing with them on, which I think is the coolest thing. All right, and here's a comparison of our New 52 Harley Quinn with our New 52 Suicide Squad Harley Quinn that we looked at in a previous review. If you haven't seen that, I will put a link down in the description. As you can see, they're both very nicely done figures, but I am a huger fan of the new one. I just think it looks awesome. The coloration, I really love the black and red, and I think her skin, although very nicely done on this figure, looks way better on this one, and her details I just think pop a lot more from a visual perspective. So if you're kind of up in the air between one or the other, I would certainly say get this one because I think she just looks so much cooler. And she has way better accessories too. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so there you have it. This is the DC Collectibles, DC Comics, the New 52 Harley Quinn action figure. Overall, you guys, I gotta say, I am absolutely pleased with this figure. I just think that the sculpting on it looks amazing. The paintwork on it looks absolutely great. Very, very cleanly applied and very nice choice of coloring, what with the matte white skin and then the more glossy aspects of the costume. Articulation is good. It could have been better, but you know, for what it is not bad at all. She comes with some really nice accessories. You get the pistol, of course. You get the mallet. But I think the coolest and most unique thing about this figure is the roller skates. And the fact that she can wear them and that the wheels spin, that's just really fun to me. And I think that that's one thing that we all appreciate in action figures is that when they're just fun, and this one is certainly fun. Now keep in mind that the DC Collectibles figures tend to be in around 7-inch scale, so it is going to be a little bit taller than let's say a 6-inch figure, for example. Especially when you got the skates on her, which does kind of bump her height up a little bit. I've also seen this figure referred to as Roller Derby Harley Quinn online, which makes sense. I mean, clearly she has the roller skates on her. On a scale of 1 to 5 stars, I'm going to go ahead and give Miss Harley Quinn here the full 5 stars because I think she really deserves them. Very, very cool figure. If you're collecting the DC Collectibles action figure line of New 52 characters, even if you're not huge into the DC Collectibles figures, but you like Harley Quinn, I think that this is a solid purchase. This is definitely one of my favorite action figures that I have picked up in a while, and it is also my personal favorite Harley Quinn figure in my collection. Alright my friends, if you enjoyed this video, then I do encourage you to please like and subscribe. Let me know what you think about Harley Quinn down in the comments. Be sure to follow me on Twitter, and as always, I want to thank you for watching Victoria's Cantina. Until next time, bye-bye.